Hey guys, welcome back to another video. On today's video, I'll be making a rundown on everything that I've missed while I was not uploading for a good while. So basically everything that's happened that while I haven't uploaded or talked about. And I think you guys know that, well, Season 2 is coming on next week, and a lot of stuff has happened surrounding it, so I'm going to talk about it. So first, let's just get in. So I might as well just start with like the basics. So if I check, I believe that my last video was it was somewhere in January. I can't remember. I believe that it was January. I think it was just before the 20th of January. Still trying to remember, but I uploaded quite a while ago. And yeah, and I just thought that I need to upload before the season ends. Actually, I think I remember the last time I uploaded a video was on January 16th, and then I just went dark, but now I'm back and ready to talk about some stuff. So obviously 2 days after that there was an update for the game, and this introduced the Falcon Scout, which I believe is the bird, and that thing could, like, scan players, could loot chests, pick up knock players, drop them to their death. You know the drill. And what else was introduced in that time frame? I believe also as well that after that, so there was an update at the start of February. I can't remember. I think no, I think it was January 31st. There was an update. I can't remember really what that introduced. Because there was quite a lot of, stuff that I missed. Because this season was really jam-packed, but I can tell you guys what I do remember. So I believe that at the start, well, at the end of January, like start of February, right, we did get an update. And I believe I think it added more augments to the game. And, I think it picked up some of the storyline. So throughout the storyline, there's been a guy called the Rift Warden, and we are like working with him to open a rift to another place. And if we fail him, there's something called the Shapeless Man that will kill everyone. And the Shapeless Man is actually Geno. I believe that the reason being why he is the Shapeless Man was because during the collision event, I believe he ended up like deformed. He ended up deformed because of jumping into the 0 point. It's a long story, so I'm not going to really explain. If you want to find out, then you can by yourself. But he is now deformed, and he demands the Rift Warden, called Stellan, to make a Rift Gate. And well, the Rift Gate's been made, and in the story, the Rift Gate's not doing well, and I believe it's destabilizing right now. And it's gonna basically rip open a red rift in the sky that will lead into Season 2. Now, Season 2, I think as well, I might as well just talk about the content as well throughout this season. So, we had the high stakes, no, not high stakes, I think it's called the Most Wanted event, happened during like the middle of February towards the end of February. And I did play it during that time, only for like a little bit though. But it was really cool in my opinion. It was really cool. I mean, like the exotics that they put in, like especially that explosive AR, that was top notch. Like that felt like a whole new season. So that was a really good event. But like, speaking of events, the Christmas event in Chapter 4, I'm not gonna even lie to you. It's just starting to feel like that these events are getting lackluster. Like this was the most random thing that they did with the Most Wanted event, and it did well. So in my opinion, I think that they should do like random events like that as well, not just only like seasonal events like Easter, Christmas, and Halloween. Because last Fortnite Mares in 2022 sucked. It was horrendous in my opinion. And so recently on February 28th we got an update, and well, that's supposed to be for like the season ending, and the entire Season 2 Battle Pass got leaked. A lot of stuff. So we know what the theme of Season 2 is going to be. So according to Hypex and ShinaVR on Twitter, they said that it's going to be a futuristic Japanese themed season. Now, Japan is my favorite country in the world. So, and I love a lot of Japanese stuff. There's a lot of Japanese stuff that's really popular. I mean, PlayStation, like the console I'm playing on, my PS5, is made in Japan. Right? Anime comes from Japan. Just a lot of stuff is associated with Japan, especially like Tokyo. Like Tokyo is an amazing city. So for me, this season is gonna be really sick. So I'm really excited and I'm anticipating it. So the Battle Pass got leaked and there was a lot of skins, but one skin caught my eye. I think everyone will probably, know that it's a collab. Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan is gonna be the bonus skin. So we're getting another anime skin, but this time it's like a real life anime collab. It's gonna be in the Battle Pass. So that's a first. All right. Also, during the time that I was gone, the Geralt of Rivia released, the main character of The Witcher, and he's a pretty cool skin. Not gonna lie, they introduced a thing called School of the Wolf. I was currently doing that before uploading this item shop video and recording this. Yeah, so really good skin in my opinion. Fit the Battle Pass, in my opinion as well. Just overall, just a W skin. Now, as the season comes to a close, what do I honestly think of this season? Now, well, for me, and this is only my opinion, so anyone watching this is entitled to their own opinion. So this season, right? It's about 90 something days long. Now that's usually like an average season, like between 80 to 100 days is now just like an average season length. Anything above that is long. But so this season lasted from the December 4th and it's going to end on March the 9th. And to be honest, well, the season, it was solid, I'll be honest. I'm going to rate this season a 7.5 out of 10. Mainly because at some points it got really stale. Really stale and boring. So I wasn't really like interested in the game. At some points, they did bring it back with some content. But overall, I think that this season is a 7.5 out of 10. It's a solid season, don't get me wrong. They could have done more for this season, but you know what? I'm alright with it, and I rate it a 7.5 out of 10. So, as well, speaking of anime from before, we did get some, we got a Dragon Ball collab that introduced Piccolo and Son Gohan. Son Gohan is Goku's son. And I was expecting there to be 4 skins for it, but there was only 2. And I was like, that's really weird. Yeah, well, at that point we also had the Deku Smash. I mean, the Deku Smash has been in the game since December, and it's still in the game today. I'm gonna touch on that in a bit. But, as you know, the Kamehameha and the Nimbus Cloud return. But my biggest problem, one of the biggest problems with this season as well, right, is that at some point, well, there was both mythics in the game. There was the Kamehameha and the Deku Smash, and well, that would just be annoying because I mean the Kamehameha was already powerful enough, but the Deku Smash is also is on the same level. It's really annoying. But yeah, and the Deku Smash, the reason being why, so around the time that it got released, it got removed because of a bug, and because Epic were on their Christmas break, they did not actually, fix the bug until the middle of January, which was a really long time. So because the time that it was supposed to be in the game got taken away from it, Epic decided to keep it in the game, and it's been in the game since. And I'm going to be totally honest with you, I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it so much. And I'm so glad that it's going to be gone. It should have been gone long ago. In my opinion, they should have removed it in the middle of February. But nope, they just decided to keep it. And it was really annoying. Because considering that it was only supposed to be in the game for a month, and, well, its time had passed, they just kept it for extra. So, really annoyed me, the fact that they did this. So, anything else about Season 1 is that, well, overall, I just think it was a good start to Chapter 4. As you know, Chapter 3 Season 1 received the same sort of praise, from when it was around, and it was just like Chapter 4 Season 1. So Chapter 4 Season 1, we got many stuff, like right over here. We got bikes, so a new type of vehicle. They're going to be advancing on them because I believe in the next season they're going to be introducing. God, I'm awful. Alright, they're going to be introducing a new futuristic motorbike, which I'm all down for because I love the motorbike. But to be honest with them, like with the motorbikes, right? Can't lie to you. As much as I love them, they're just really bait for you. Like you can easily get killed while riding it, and I don't really like that. I kind of wish that, like, that they somehow like buff the motorbikes where, like, it's a little bit harder to get killed while riding one, because it's quite annoying when you just have, open space. Like, for example, where, like, it's not an issue with the cars, because the cars, you're obviously inside of it, so you're protected. But with a motorbike, like, you're, like, exposed. And I just did not enjoy the fact that every single time I would ride a motorbike, I would be getting annihilated. So, going back to the Most Wanted event, they actually did unbolt a good few weapons, and I liked it. So, they introduced, so I'm gonna say the exotics first, and then I'm gonna do the unbolts. So with the exotics, they introduced, like a red dot, AR with the explosives, accelerant shotgun, which when you damage people, it will speed up the fire rate, the reload speed, and will make you move faster with like a chili effect. There was the breacher shotgun, which was basically just a heavy shotgun, but it could basically one-shot nearly every single build. What else? There was an SMG, so it was the twin mag SMG, but basically every single time that you reloaded it, you would get like a 0-point dash ability for 3 seconds, and I thought that was cool. But in my opinion, easily the best exotic was 100% the red AR, because you could annoy people so much and you could easily get killed. Like, you do not even need to shoot them directly. You could shoot the ground and you would still be able to damage them and kill them. Now the high stakes of not the high stakes event, the Most Wanted event. Now the challenges, in my opinion, were really lengthy, and I didn't really like that about the Most Wanted event. However, I do think it's a W event because of a certain reason. The exotics were really good. They unbolted a bunch of weapons, right? Which, such as like the dual pistols, the heavy sniper, the suppressed pistol, and they unbolted, I believe they unbolted more stuff as well. But like, I don't have like a good memory of like what got unbolted. And with this season coming to a close now, I'm really excited for season 2. I think that it will 100% improve chapter 4. Because, as you guys know, in my opinion, season 2s, they haven't missed. With chapter 1 season 2, didn't miss. Chapter 2 season 2, didn't miss. Chapter 3 season 2, which people did not like, but now people like, regret, like, hating it. They did not miss with that one. And with chapter 4 season 2, my opinion, it looks like that they're not gonna miss. They're gonna keep hitting it. They're gonna nail it. They always do it right with season 2s. So I'm expecting a really good next season. And I expect that teasers will start to drop slowly as the days go by, and I'll be looking forward to the lead up to season 2. I will obviously, post item shop videos on the lead up to it, and I will let you guys know everything about it as soon as news comes out. And yeah, I don't really think that I can remember anything else, because this season had a lot of stuff going on with it, but I don't think I can remember anything else really. So I apologize if my memory's bad. It's just like, although like I'm level like 250, I was just playing it from like time to time. And I think, guys, I'm just going to have to end it there. And I hope you guys did enjoy listening to my rundown, even though I've said that it was going to be bigger than the previous 2 ones, but fortunately I can't really remember anything, which is my bad. So thank you guys for listening to my rundown on why I've been gone, and I will be, trying to keep myself steady on YouTube, instead of, disappearing, because it's the 3rd time in a row that I've disappeared, and I don't think that I should keep doing this, because otherwise, and that's just an excuse to not upload. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time in my next item shop tomorrow, March 5th.